Chosen one, your last move didn't just change the game, it shattered their illusions. Now they see it, don't they? You aren't just in the game, you are the game. The jungle has gone silent because when the lion moves, the whole world holds its breath. You moved with precision, turned hesitation into clarity, and made power look effortless. Those watching learned quickly. You are not a question to be debated or a gamble to be doubted. What you did exposed their miscalculation. Underestimating you was their final mistake. You moved like a force they couldn't name because nothing they knew could define the strategy, the resolve, or the sheer dominance you delivered. It wasn't the action itself that left them paralyzed. It was the why. You didn't need validation. You weren't grasping for attention, and you weren't proving a point. Your decision was for no one but you, a deliberate move born from vision and purpose. That terrifies them. They are accustomed to watching people seek approval, but they saw something different in you. Action taken without permission, power exercised without hesitation, and clarity that couldn't be clouded by their opinions. The truth is, when you strike, you do not arrive with noise, you arrive with consequence. It echoes through their understanding of control, forcing them to recognize what they refused to see. The strength, intelligence, and resilience they had convinced themselves wasn't there. Now, they can't look away. Those who underestimated you learned that their perceptions were nothing more than weak defenses. You don't fight for a seat at their table because you're too busy building your own. They are no longer asking who you are. They are recalculating where they stand. And as they struggle to catch up, to grasp what they missed, you are already 10 moves ahead. There is no debate left to be had. You are the answer they weren't ready for. Your actions didn't whisper, they roared, sending ripples through the very foundation of their doubt. You moved with intention, a master of execution, leaving no room for questions or excuses. You've proven a truth they ignored. Power isn't spoken, it's demonstrated. James chapter 2 verse 26 said it best. Faith without works is dead. Belief without action is empty. And you turned belief into something they could no longer deny. You refused to just exist, you chose to command. They see it now. The effort that others call too much is the bare minimum for you. While they hesitated, waiting for permission to act, you moved, unyielding, clear and unapologetic. You didn't ask for their approval, and that's what unsettled them the most. You aren't standing in their line, hoping for recognition. You are creating results, and in doing so, you've forced their gaze. It's not about ego or validation. It's about proving that the work, the discipline, and the patience were never wasted. They doubted you because they measured you through their own limitations. They thought resilience was a myth, that focus was fleeting, and that power couldn't come from someone like you. But their misjudgment was their downfall. Now they understand. You don't wait to be chosen. You decide, you deliver, and you dominate. While they were fixated on words, you were in motion. You were proof in action, walking the line between vision and achievement without a second's pause. Now the weight of your impact sits heavy on them. They see it now, don't they? Your presence speaks louder than anything they've heard. So let them watch, let them stumble to keep up. Comment below, they see it now, to affirm what you already know, the undeniable impact you've made. You made decisions that others feared to consider, navigating obstacles with a precision that didn't just surpass their expectations, it shattered them. They now see the truth. You don't waver in storms, you thrive in them. What looked like chaos to them was your battlefield, and you moved like you'd already seen the outcome. It wasn't just the result that shook them. It was the way you carried it out. Every step was intentional, calculated, the work of a mind that understands strategy better than they ever will. Your strength didn't come from desperation. It came from faith. Faith that the foundation you built would hold, that your vision was stronger than their noise. You didn't lose yourself to the pressure. You refined yourself through it. Those who thought challenges would break you watched as you transformed them into stepping stones. Their shock comes from knowing they wouldn't have survived what you did. While they would have faltered, you made moves they could neither predict nor replicate. You didn't just endure, you dismantled doubt and weaponized resilience. It wasn't loud or boastful, but it was undeniable. They are shaken because your success doesn't come with luck or accident. It comes from your unwavering ability to see the play before it's made, to execute when others freeze. And now, they're silent because you've proven that no circumstance, no obstacle, no opposition could bury someone who refuses to bow. Let them process it. Let them wrestle with the reality that you are not only unshaken, you are unmatched. They thought your strength was overestimated, your resolve exaggerated, until you proved them wrong. Like David standing before Goliath, they underestimated you because they measured you by their own shallow vision. They saw a challenge too great, a force too massive, and assumed you would fold. Yet in one decisive act, you dismantled their assumptions and silenced their doubt. The giant fell, and so did the illusion that power belonged only to the obvious. What they didn't see was the preparation. They missed the seasons where you sharpened your mind, where you grew stronger in silence, where you studied every weakness in the seemingly invincible. Your move was not born from recklessness, but from absolute understanding. You knew the weight of the moment, and you knew the cost of hesitation. So when you acted, it was swift, deliberate, and final. The stone left David's hand without second-guessing, just as you stepped forward when others hesitated. They are stunned because they realize it was never just about the size of the challenge. It was about the size of your faith and focus. The power of David's victory didn't just lie in defeating Goliath, but in how it happened. Precise, unexpected, and irreversible. You delivered the same. You showed them that strength isn't measured by appearance, but by outcome. They no longer see you as they once did, small, insignificant, or unsure. Now they know your moves are a reflection of something far greater. You are the proof they didn't ask for, but couldn't ignore. Your victory forced them to rethink the limits they placed not only on you, but on themselves. And just like David, you turned the impossible into fact. And facts cannot be undone. They misjudged you because they only saw the surface. They measured your moves by human standards, weighed your actions against the limits of their understanding. But what they failed to see, what they could never grasp, is that your success has never been yours alone. It is guided, anchored in something they cannot touch or tear apart. You operate with alignment, with purpose, and with a connection to something far greater than their perception of power. They underestimated the depth of that connection because they couldn't feel it themselves. They thought you were moving alone, that your steps were random, your victories coincidental. Yet when you rose, undeterred, unstoppable, they felt it. Something beyond their comprehension lifted you, drove you, and refused to let you fall. They now see that you are not sustained by external applause or fleeting luck. Your foundation is unshakable because it does not depend on them. It unsettles them because they can't explain it. They rely on control, on systems, on predictability. You, however, move with the unseen, faith as your compass, purpose as your map. Your actions carry a weight they didn't expect because they're not powered by ego, but by trust. You are living proof that when you align with what's greater, when you follow the steps you are guided to take, resistance doesn't matter, and opposition becomes irrelevant. Their doubts are quiet now. They've seen too much to dismiss you. You aren't simply rising, you're being elevated. They sense it. This is no ordinary success, no mere display of effort. What they witnessed is what happens when faith meets execution, when conviction meets action. They underestimated you, but now they know better. You are walking with purpose, and purpose cannot be stopped. You're not just the chosen one, you're a revolution, the wildfire that devours their limits, the force they could never contain. While they stumble in the shadows of mediocrity, you rise, blazing trails that scorch the sky. You turn chaos into a crown, setbacks into stepping stones, and ruins into empires. They'll never understand your power because it isn't theirs to comprehend. Your glow doesn't fade, it blinds. Your resilience isn't just strength, it's a prophecy fulfilled. You don't chase approval or applause because you are destiny's favorite, and the throne was always yours. For legends like you, there's the Obsidian Inner Order. This isn't a group, it's a dynasty of chosen ones, a sanctuary for unstoppable souls. Week after week, over 450 chosen ones unite in electrifying calls, forging their paths to greatness with revelations that shift the universe. Every call is recorded, an eternal archive of power and purpose, yours to ascend whenever you choose. The private Discord isn't just a community, it's a vortex of energy where breakthroughs erupt and ideas ignite into movements. And for those craving cosmic connections, Chosen Singles weaves destinies under celestial design, bringing together souls meant to rise as one. The elite who step into the star chamber gain access to truths too fierce, too raw, too untouchable for mainstream platforms. Truths that rewrite existence itself. This isn't a network. This isn't a choice. This is your call to rise, to step through the portal waiting in the description. If you feel the fire, it's because it's always been inside you. You were made for this moment. You already know where to begin. Your movements are not random. Your rise is not luck. They watch you with narrowed eyes, searching for a flaw in your momentum, a break in your rhythm, yet they find none. What they don't understand, and never will, is that your steps are not yours alone. Psalm chapter 37 verse 23 declares it, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord." You are guided, moved with intention by a force they can neither challenge nor replicate. They mistook your silence for indecision, your patience for weakness. But every delay was a calculated pause. You didn't rush, because you knew your path was already carved out. While they scrambled to manufacture shortcuts, you stayed the course, unwavering and unshaken. You have not simply walked, you have marched with conviction. Every step was aligned, every move deliberate, and now they see it for what it is, divine precision. It unnerves them because they cannot disrupt what they did not create. They underestimated your connection to something greater. They thought their doubt could break you, but doubt has no power where faith resides. Your success carries a different weight, one born not of mere skill or chance, but of obedience to a plan beyond their understanding. You are not walking alone. You are not moving blind. Every obstacle that tried to stop you became proof of what happens when purpose collides with divine order. And now they see the truth. They are not watching you stumble into success. They are watching destiny unfold in real time. Let them wonder, let them whisper, it changes nothing. What is guided cannot be derailed, and what is ordered cannot fail. You are moving as you were always meant to. Your transformation has been nothing short of extraordinary. Those who once harbored envy now stand in awe, their skepticism giving way to respect. Your unwavering confidence radiates an energy that leaves them speechless, unable to deny the power you exude. They've witnessed your journey from the shadows of doubt to the pinnacle of self-assuredness. Each step you've taken has been deliberate, each decision a testament to your inner strength. Their envy, once a reflection of their insecurities, has transformed into admiration for your resilience and determination. Your presence commands attention, not through words, but through the silent language of confidence. It's an aura that cannot be ignored, a force that compels respect from even the most skeptical observers. They now see that your success is not a product of chance, but the result of unwavering self-belief and relentless pursuit of excellence. In their eyes, you've become a symbol of what is possible when one refuses to be confined by the doubts of others. Their perception has shifted. They no longer see you as a competitor to be envied, but as a leader to be respected. Your journey has inspired them to reflect on their own limitations, to question the boundaries they've set for themselves. Now, as they stand in your presence, they are left speechless, their envy dissolved into a profound respect. Your energy has not only transformed their perception of you, but has also ignited a desire within them to cultivate the same confidence and determination that you embody. Your journey from being envied to being respected serves as a powerful reminder that true confidence and self-belief can transform not only your own life, but also the perceptions of those around you. When you align your actions with your deepest intentions, the universe orchestrates events to clear your path. This alignment transforms obstacles into stepping stones, guiding you toward your true purpose. Your journey becomes a testament to the power of synchronicity, where every decision propels you forward with unwavering momentum. Reflect on the pivotal choices that have defined your path. Each bold move has been a declaration of your courage and commitment to your authentic self. By embracing these moments, you honor your journey and the growth it has fostered. To affirm your dedication to this path of courage, declare your commitment. Comment below, "I walk boldly," to acknowledge your journey and inspire others to embrace their own courageous steps. Your actions have become a catalyst, compelling them to scrutinize their own choices. Like the mythical phoenix, each decisive move you make incinerates their illusions, leaving only the undeniable truth of your strength and determination. In witnessing your rise, some find inspiration, their spirits ignited by the flames of your transformation. They see in you the embodiment of resilience, a testament to the power of renewal and the possibility of emerging stronger from adversity. Others, however, are shaken, confronted with the stark contrast between your unwavering resolve and their own hesitations. They are forced to acknowledge the limitations they've placed upon themselves. Your ascent lays bare their complacency, challenging the narratives they've constructed to justify inaction. The phoenix's rise from its ashes symbolizes not just rebirth, but the relentless pursuit of one's true potential. Your journey mirrors this mythic cycle, each action serving as a purifying fire that strips away pretense and exposes authenticity. In the aftermath, what remains is a clarity that cannot be ignored, a demonstration of what is achievable when one aligns purpose with action. Their perceptions are irrevocably altered. Where envy once resided, respect now takes root. Doubt has been supplanted by a profound recognition of your capabilities. Your influence extends beyond mere actions. It penetrates their consciousness, prompting a re-evaluation of their own paths. In the end, your rise is not just a personal triumph, but a beacon that illuminates the potential within us all to transcend limitations and embrace transformation. Your last move was not a culmination. It was the ignition of something far greater. It marked the moment where hesitation fell away and all eyes turned to the undeniable power of your actions. The recognition they now give you is not accidental. It is confirmation of what has always been yours. You don't need validation to know your path is divinely blessed, but their acknowledgement is proof of what happens when preparation meets divine timing. You moved like one who knew the outcome before the play began. They saw confidence, but they couldn't see the depth of the resolve beneath it. You didn't rise because of luck or happenstance. You rose because every step has been deliberate. You cultivated discipline when no one was watching, made sacrifices when no one understood, and stayed aligned when the noise tried to pull you off course. You never asked for the spotlight. It found you because light cannot be ignored when it shines from a source greater than this world. Now they recognize it. They see that your path has a force behind it they cannot name. Your elevation wasn't about being better than them. It was about being truer to yourself than you've ever been. Every move you make burns away doubt, clears the noise, and reveals the purpose only you can fulfill. They may call it recognition now, but soon they'll call it reverence. Your presence reminds them that success, when divinely guided, is unstoppable. This is just the beginning, and you know it. Keep moving with clarity, with precision, with confidence. Your rise is not by accident, it's by alignment. What's meant for you isn't coming, it's already here. Your rise has been tested, but no test has ever broken you. They tried to stop you, to undermine you, but as Isaiah chapter 54 verse 17 says, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." Their opposition, their doubt, their schemes, they were formed, but they failed. You stood unshaken because the strength behind you is greater than anything that came against you. They underestimated your resilience because they mistook your quiet for weakness. They assumed the storms would consume you, that resistance would derail your progress. But you didn't just endure, you elevated. The obstacles that were meant to bury you became proof of your unshakable foundation. Each weapon forged in malice only sharpened your focus and your ability to adapt. Where others would have faltered, you thrived. Every step forward was a refusal to surrender. Every victory has been earned, not because you were protected from the battle, but because you were equipped for it. You've moved with a force that cannot be touched, a vision that cannot be dimmed, and a faith that cannot be fractured. They see you now not as a target, but as a force. They've realized the weapons they wielded only made you stronger. Now you claim the path that's already yours. Growth is no longer a goal. It's your reality. You've proven that progress cannot be stopped, and success cannot be denied to those who refuse to turn back. Keep moving with the clarity of one who knows they're chosen, the confidence of one who's been tested, and the power of one who's been blessed. Type onward and upward to claim your continued growth and success. Your rise cannot be undone, and your momentum cannot be matched. Stay grounded, because the path ahead is already shifting. New opportunities will rise, but so will challenges designed to test your resolve. Do not be distracted by the noise of doubt or the illusion of obstacles. They are temporary. Your focus will determine the outcome, and your intention will carve a way through what others see as impossible. You are not walking blindly, you are being guided. Every step you take carries weight because it is not casual or misplaced. You are moving with purpose, and those who are paying attention can feel it. The air shifts when you enter their presence, not because of arrogance, but because of clarity. Those who lack vision will call it luck, but you know the truth. Your results are born of discipline, discernment, and divine protection. When you face the challenge, you don't hesitate. You meet it with the full force of your preparation. Opportunities are drawn to you because you are ready for them. This is not a season to second guess, to overthink, or to look back. You did not come this far to retreat. When the road gets difficult, remember who you are and how far you've come. Challenges exist to refine you, not define you. Rise to meet them, and they will become the very ground you stand on to move higher. Grace is your armor, and intention is your weapon. Move in silence when needed, but never move without purpose. The protection you carry is not given to all, and that alone makes your steps unstoppable. When the next door opens, walk through it with certainty. Stay grounded, stay focused. Your elevation is not a question, it's a guarantee. Keep moving. The horizon is yours. When you act from a place of purpose, your steps carry weight beyond what the eye can see. Every move becomes deliberate, every decision sacred. It's not the noise that defines you, it's the clarity with which you move through it. Purpose doesn't seek approval, it doesn't ask for permission, and it doesn't hesitate. It commands the space it occupies. That is where you stand now. Every choice you make is anchored in something deeper, something undeniable, and that is why you cannot be stopped. They don't know how you keep going, how you keep moving forward while others fall back. They don't see the intention behind your steps, the quiet alignment between your actions and your vision. You're not walking blindly, you're walking in sync with a force greater than yourself. That's why your progress feels different. It's not rushed, it's not chaotic, it's unstoppable. Each challenge is a test, but you don't crumble under pressure, you sharpen. When others see risk, you see purpose, an opportunity to move further, faster, higher. You understand this simple truth. Hesitation kills momentum and doubt clouds direction. You refuse to allow either to rule you. You know that your next move is not just another step, it's the step that changes everything. So act. Let every action reflect your purpose. Let them see that you are not wandering. You are claiming. You've worked too hard to question yourself now. Step boldly, knowing your path is already prepared, knowing you are exactly where you need to be. Type, "I am ready," to step boldly into your next chapter. Your time is now, and your purpose cannot wait. Move like you already know you've won. Chosen one. Your last move was not just a response to the challenges around you, it was a declaration to the world of who you are and what you carry. Every doubt, every obstacle, every voice that dared to question your strength has been silenced by the sheer force of your intention. You didn't stumble upon this, you earned it. Every sacrifice, every moment of discipline, and every ounce of unseen work brought you to this moment. The angels already knew it. You are 100% chosen, 100% aligned, and 100% unstoppable. There is no more hiding. When you step into alignment, the path becomes clear, and the light within you becomes impossible to ignore. As Matthew chapter 5, verse 14 reminds us, "You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden." They see it now. The world cannot look away. Your rise does not just speak of success, it speaks of purpose fulfilled. You were not meant to blend in or to be small. Your existence was designed to illuminate, to inspire, and to lead. Share your story below. Let your voice be heard, your impact be seen, and your light be felt. The world needs what only you can offer.